Hey, it's Tycoon with StockMarketInvestingToday.com. And in my last video, I whittled down the IBD 200 to a selection of 25 stocks here. And now I'm just asking myself, now what? Now, I looked at stockb.blogspot.com, who kind of put me in the direction of this strategy. And the next step that he said to take was to determine which stocks had the least float and to choose the top 5. So the first thing I'm going to do here is you'll notice that there's a place here where you can export your watch list to Excel. So I'm going to do that, open it up, and here are my 25 stocks. Now what I'm going to do over here at the end is add a column and call it float, and I'll show you where to find this float figure that he's talking about. If you go to your watch list and you click the symbol CNU, it's going to take you to another page, and here you're going to see that there's a little black dot and one that's empty. If you click this little black dot, you're going to see where it says float. It says 30.3 million. So we're going to take that 30.3 and put it right here. And then I'm going to go back. Important thing is just to make sure you check the right symbols. And price percentage change, click the symbol CACC. Click the little black dot, and we're going to see that the float is 5.89. So we'll just make sure that we got the right one, CACC, 5.89. And you just continue to do that till you get them all done. So I'm going to pause the video here while I do that, and we'll see where we end up. Okay, so I took the time to enter all of those float figures in, and I put them in this last column. Actually tidied it up a little bit and put float with a little million there because these were all in millions of shares. And so what he says to do is then sort these by float from the, to the 5 least amount of float. So I was going to show you how to do that in your spreadsheet here that you've exported. If you start here, put your cursor right where it says symbol, and then hold down the shift button and go down to the last stock, and then right arrow key over to the end until you have every column in there. Then you're going to go up and you're going to see a button that says sort and filter, and do a custom sort. And you're going to notice it says my data has headers. You want that checked, and you're going to choose float in million and smallest to largest. And when you do that, that arranges it by float. So you can see here that we have the top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks, and that leaves us with a selection of 5. Now, after that, he says to look at the 65-day growth of the stock's price. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute while I set a couple things up, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I'm back here, and these are the top 5 stocks. So just to make things simple, I'm going to go in, and CAGC is actually what I'm going to do to make this easy is now I'm going to modify this list here and and put CAGC, which was this stock here, CAAS. Sorry about that. Be careful when you enter them. CACC. SORL.